Shalom and welcome to this sensual evening flow. There are going to be lots of hip opening poses and a few heart opening poses here. Get comfortable with your PJs or some loose clothing. Have a journal handy and a bottle of water. And we'll definitely be needing some blocks. So without further ado, let us get into all four position and stretch back comfortably and slowly into child's pose. Drop your heart down, stretch your arms out and sink your bum to your heels. I invite you to settle into your breath here. Take deep purposeful breaths in, fill up your lungs, hold it, constrict the back of your throat and release the air. Feel the rising and the falling of your chest. Feel the filling up and the release of air from your belly. Invite yourself to really open up in this flow, because this is, after all, the purpose of this. Leave everything on the mat this evening. Don't hold back. Final breaths here. Come up into all fours. Lift your right leg, straighten it behind you and cross it over your left knee. Now begin to slowly sink your bum to your ankles while stretching your arms in front of you. Now it may take a while to settle into this pose. Just breathe into it. It does feel a little bit unusual in the beginning, but the longer we stay here, the less awkward it feels. And this is a great hip opener. Push back up into all fours and unravel your legs. Place it on the mat. Now we can pull the left leg behind us, cross it over our right knee. Sink the hips over the heels. Alternatively, to make this feel a little bit less awkward, you may put a block behind your bum, under your bum, Continue connecting with your breath here. Use your breath to loosen up your joints, your cartilages. Come back out of the pose. Unravel your legs. Come back into all fours. Begin to release your shoulders onto the mat and lie down, letting your navel kiss the mat. Release your throat and your chest to the sky, looking up. Great one for the chest, the heart, the throat. Breathe deep into every area of your body. Be aware of where there is tension being stored in your body. Now, if you feel comfortable, lift up into your palms. This allows you to get deeper into the pose. Notice how your lower back feels here. Breathe into your lower back. Slowly place your forearms back onto the mat. Bring your arms to rest by your side and turn your face to the right side. Wiggle out your hips here. Any movement that feels good, just notice your body. Turn your neck to the left side. Continue to do any small movement that feels good. Or just stay still. Everything is welcome. Now come slowly out of that pose and make your way into a seated position. Stretch your left leg out to the side and bring your right leg into a cradle position, cradling it in both of your arms at the level of your chest. Sit up straight, spine straight, breathe deep in and flex both feet. Feel the sensations in your outer hip. Notice how it feels. Is it stiff? Is it loose? Begin to stretch that right leg up to the sky. Feet still flexed. Position your head and your neck where it feels comfortable. And just enjoy the stretch. Spine straight. You may also feel it really well at your Achilles. Feel it in your hamstrings. Go to any level that feels good. Go to your happy space. Now take the right side of your feet with your left arm and stretch your right arm behind you, looking at your thumb. Feet still flexed. Cross that right leg over the left one, stretch high up and twist to the right side, gazing back behind you. Amazing twist for the spine. Come back out. Release your right leg in front of you. Now, let's repeat everything with the left leg, cradling left leg with both hands, spine straight. Breathe in. Notice how this side feels. I always feel everything more intense on the left side. My right side is usually relatively, easy. Gentle deep breaths in to that hip. Deep breaths out. Slowly begin to stretch that left heel towards the sky, holding it in both palms. And really going to the level that you feel this the most. Let your breath be your guide. Let the feeling in your body guide you. Go to your happy place. This feels good. Definitely one of my favorite stretches. Do this every day. I could stay here for hours too. Roll out the ankle if you need to. So just like I said, do what feels comfortable, do what feels good. Now cross that right hand to hold the left side of the feet, and left arm stretches behind you. Feel the energy flow from your left feet to your loins and out of your left fingertips. Cross the left leg over the right leg, stretch up, breathing in and cross, twisting towards the left side. Continue breathing here. Uncross your feet. Stretch one last time up to the sky. Like I said, I feel everything intense on the left side. I couldn't help but stretch it again. Now sit up straight, spine straight. Bring your hands to the sky. Look up, and then slowly with a straight spine bend towards your feet. Flex those feet and hold on to them, and slowly bend into your thighs. You can fold in deeper or just stay at the level that feels comfortable to you. You can slowly drape your upper body over your thighs now. Just folding. Observe your breath. Send your breath to your spine. Send it to your thighs and let it flow directly to the tips of your feet. Slowly come back up. Move slowly into all fours. When you arrive, bring your right leg to the top of the mat, coming into lizard pose. If you have a sensitive knee, put a block under your left knee. Begin to feel into this pose. Observe the sensations in your outer and inner thighs. And if you feel comfortable, you can come down to your elbows to go deeper into the stretch. Really breathe into your hip right here. It's an amazing hip opener. Also observe your left leg, your left quad. See how it feels. Move in a way that feels appropriate. This is your practice. Slowly come back up to your hands. Come to the edge of your right feet and open up your chest to the sky. Simultaneously, breathe here. So I have a question, guys. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Leave me a comment on how you plan to spend it. Now, come back to the midline. Pull your left leg in and catch it with your right arm. Enjoy that quad stretch. I think that self-love is really, really, really important. And I believe in self-love every single day. And if you are doing this practice, I can bet that you believe the same too. Come down to your forearms if it feels good. Slowly drop your left feet down, unravel from this pose, and stretch your right leg right behind you to stretch out the calf. Move in a way that feels good, or when you find that sweet spot, just stay there. Cross right leg behind left leg. Take both arms to the left side and bend to your right side. A bit unusual, this pose, but it does really good stuff for your body. And it just takes a little bit of getting used to. You ready? Come back out of it. Let's repeat everything on the left side. Bring your left leg to the top of your mat into lizard pose. Come down to your elbows if it feels alright in your body. Observe the difference between the left side and the right side. How does it feel? Move into this pose or stay. But what is important is to breathe into the pose. Come into the knife edge of the left feet and bring the chest simultaneously up to the sky. You know, it took a while to actually fall in love with myself. To finally say, hey, I look good, I feel good, I am worthy of love every day. It took getting pregnant to finally fall in love with my body. Come onto your hands and bend your right leg in. Hold it with your left arm and stretch your right quads. Once you feel comfortable, play with coming down to your elbow. Take your breath with you. Very important tool for self-awareness. Let your breath be your guide. If you're going too deep, you stop breathing, you have to come out of the pose. Go back to where your breath flows in and out freely. Release right feet to the ground. Stretch the left feet back directly and cross it over the right leg. Take your hands to the right side and bend into the left side body. Sending your breath also there. Trying your best to relax into this pose. Only bring yourself back to the center and stretch out your left calf. Take your block away to the side and come into cow-legged pose. Cross your left knee behind your right knee and begin to sit down towards your heels. You may bring a block also. Place it underneath your bum and sit on it. Then fold over your legs. Slowly come out of the pose. Come into all fours, then cross the left leg in front of the right. Find your block and put it underneath your bum. Fold over your feet. How do you show yourself love? Write a comment in the comment box. Start to slowly unravel from this cow-legged pose. Take your blocks to the side. Bring your feet into butterfly pose. With a straight spine, bring your right hand above and behind your back. Take your left hand behind your back and clasp both hands together. See if you can describe the sensations in both hands. Begin to slowly unravel, and let's do it in the opposite side, bringing your left hand above head and behind and right hand behind. Clasp them together and observe any sensations or any differences. What I find interesting is that when my left hand is above, I can barely catch my right hand. But when my right hand is above, I have no problem catching my left hand behind my back. So such subtle differences make our body so unique. Come out of that pose and let's stretch out our left inner thigh. Right knee on the mat, left leg straight out to the side and come onto your forearms. Feel the sensation in your inner thigh. Bring your upper body slowly up and above your left leg. Flex your left feet. Use the weight of your upper body to really stretch out that left calf. And slowly come back out, and we can repeat everything on the other side. Stretching the right leg out and coming in onto the forearms. See where you feel this stretch the most. Bring your upper body above your right leg, flexing your right toe, and drape your body over your leg. Again, noting the similarities and differences between both sides. Turn to the front of your mat if you need to and come into all fours. Straighten your legs into downward facing dog. One last very important stretch for your entire body. Come back down and lie all the way on your back. Now bring both legs to your right side, crossing your left leg over your right leg. Left arm clasps with right hand and the entire body is shifted to the left side of the mat. Then we focus on stretching out the right side body. I want to thank you for putting yourself first, showing yourself some love. You are important. Now shift both legs to the left side, both arms to the left side, and bring the body towards the right side. The world is a better place because you are in it. Appreciate yourself first so that you can appreciate your loved ones and be able to receive it when they appreciate you. Stay grounded. Breathe literally through your fingertips to the tip of your toes. Let the energy just flow in and out. In and out. We don't need stored energy. Slowly come onto your knees. And let's take a back bend in camel pose or wheel pose. I'll show camel first. Tuck both hands into your lower lumbar, bending into them, lifting your heart. Alternatively, you may lower both hands to your heels for a deeper back bend. Now, if it's in your practice, let us go into wheel pose. Those who prefer camel, just stay in camel. Come to your back. Place both hands right beside your ears. Keep legs hip width apart and lift up onto the crown of your head. And when you're ready, fully onto both arms and both feet. Open your heart, open your hips, open your throat. A lot of openings here. This is literally one of my favorite ways to end a practice. It just feels so good afterwards. Slowly lower back onto your back. Notice how you feel. Let your arms and your legs go to whatever position that feels comfortable or relaxing to you. Feel your body. When you're ready, let us go back into wheel pose, placing both hands beside the ears, lifting first to the crown of the head or right straight into wheel. You basically open up yourself to more love, to more gratitude. Come back down onto your back. Again, putting your arms and your feet in a position that feels good. Tune into your body. I really want to thank you for choosing a mindful yogi to show yourself love today. Place a block underneath your lower lumbar. Pick the height that feels most natural to you. Alternatively, you may go closer to a wall. Lift your legs up and let them relax on the wall. Remove the block from under you and Bring your feet into butterfly. Place one hand on your heart and the other one on your groin. And take deep, purposeful breaths, filling up your lungs. In, hold it at the top, and out through your mouth. Release all the air. Feel your heart expand and feel that air move into your belly. Then relax onto the ground, taking up space on your mat, releasing all the air out of your lungs. Shavasana. Go back to your normal cycle of breathing and focus on your breath, paying attention to each inhale and exhale. If your mind wanders away from your breathing, kindly and gently bring yourself back to your breath. Relax your face, arms, chest. Relax your belly, your groin, your thighs. And relax your lower legs, your feet, your back. Sink into the mat. Feel yourself become heavy. Stay in your breath. I wrote a poem titled An Untold Love Story. Please listen as you focus on your breath. I have fallen in love one too many times, each time with the wrong person. Sparkling raindrops pitter-patter on my rooftops, and I find myself chasing clouds in the summer. It took a minute to slow down my breath and welcome myself home, to get cozy even in my darkest hours, and greet myself in the mornings without words. Today, however, I choose to remain humbly present, to take a step closer in stillness and dream myself back to life. Today, I pave new routes in the night rain and tell myself an untold love story. From me, returning home to me. The end. Visit my blog mindful-yogi.com to find more of my writing. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for choosing to be present. Have an amazing evening. Good night.